does its job, maybe EOS will be alright for an outpost.
I hope we stay lucky. The whole initiative's balancing on technology we don't understand yet.
Hey guys, Charlie here. Welcome back to Mass Effect Andromeda. We are now arriving.
This must be the hideout of those hackers who attacked Sam. Everyone remember, these people think their virus worked. Sam's gone, and I'm on their side.
If only.
Problem, Drac?
You know I don't like that widget in your head. You're better off without it. But that's not my decision, or the hackers. They don't get to win.
Private channel only once we're in, Sam.
Okay, like you said, we're arriving at the sanctuary, or the place where the hackers are, basically. These are the guys that hacked Sam Node. These are the guys that tried to put a virus on Sam, and also hacked the Avina on the Nexus and turned her red. And they're very anti-AI. So let's check it out.
Welcome to our sanctuary. I'm Katherine Knight to my colleagues. I wrote the virus that freed you from Sam.
I don't know how to thank you.
I'm sorry your father did this. The Initiative's use of AI could doom us all, and you were the first to suffer.
I don't agree with your help. Is Sam dead?
Did your virus kill Sam?
Sam has been reduced. It's harmless now. I saw the folly of merging humans and AI in the Milky Way, a Black Ops project called Overlord that created a monster. Many died. My son was hurt, and the young man used as a host was consumed.
Yeah.
Every Pathfinder risks the same fate.
I had no idea. Wow. I'm just be shocked. I can't believe it.
That can happen? I've never heard of Overlord.
I guess your father hadn't either. Excuse me. I have work to do. Unless you have questions.
Well, I might as well ask them. Why join the Initiative? Yeah, like why join a group that's led by Pathfinders who have AI on their head?
If you're afraid of AI, why join an organization that uses it?
Exactly.
We needed an escape. I thought the Initiative was using shackled AI for research. When I understood it... Well, a firefighter doesn't run away from a fire.
Are you a firefighter?
You think the Pathfinders could be overcome by their AI?
Worse. If the Initiative thinks the human-AI merge works, they might roll it out to everyone. Imagine Sam's power in the hands of people who weren't ready for it.
What more can you tell me about Project Overlord?
A Black Ops experiment by mad scientists to merge a human mind with synthetic intelligence. Their creation was a horror. I paid a heavy price to get my son out.
Okay.
I shouldn't keep you.
Thank you. Don't worry about Sam reconnecting. Our AI detector is always watching.
Oh.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
The virus was a beginning. I'm about to make sure the Initiative never repeats its mistake.
Pathfinder, it's unlikely an AI detector could discern our private channel. However, this may not be true for your scanner.
Knight's planning something big, that's not good.
She's dangerous. Let's find out what's up. Discreetly.
Does this mean I can't use my scanner without being detected? I'd like to know what some of this stuff is. Okay, well, let's look at this data pad. So, Citadel Economics Board, Case Report A5. On the subject of 2182 flash crashed, named the Ilium Sinkhole, thousands of stock prices collapsed overnight, destroying the value of approximately 1.2 million personal accounts. Responsibility was later traced to a rogue virtual intelligence developed for the Ilium stock market, whose sentience had been illegally modified. I wonder if that's the one that was, you know what? Never mind, no spoilers. Rela Tipages, I'll say, a senior white hat hacker at the Bank of Nosastra, gave forceful testimony on the rising use of such VI, which make decisions in milliseconds that affect financial markets across Citadel space, often based on news stories that a non-synthetic stockbroker would know to ignore. As far as the VI knows, we're just moving numbers around, Tipages testified. We might even find that personally fulfilling it might even find that personally fulfilling in ways organic life cannot understand. But for us, a decimal point can be the difference between riches and ruin. Okay, let me see if I can talk to any of you guys. Laveria.
Oh, welcome. I'm Laveria. I'm so glad Knight's virus worked. Do you need anything?
It sounds like Knight is taking all this to the next level.
Oh, yes. Very soon now.
Has she told you anything?
Not much. Alain, her son, would know more.
Where do I find her son? Not all AI are bad. That's a risky thing to say, huh? Let's do it.
It's a relief to be free, but Sam wasn't so bad.
Just crossing
Each
her arms.
AI is different.
None of the Geth who attacked the Citadel stopped the others from hurting my little sisters.
Oh.
That says a lot.
I'm sorry. Sam would have been sorry too.
Really? It would? Well, thank you.
What brought you here?
Why did you join Knight's movement?
I know. Me, an underground hacker? Back home, I was a concierge on the Citadel. I coded games for my little sisters. They played together, walked to school together. And when those Geth machines attacked the Citadel, the Geth impaled them on spikes. Together.
And some people feel sorry for the Geth.
That's why I left for Andromeda. And why I joined Knight.
That's like,
See you later, Laveria.
Bye. Come by anytime.
This must be tough to hear, Sam.
Those AI are the product of a different civilization. Ours will be founded on organic, synthetic partnership. I bridge the hard-earned lessons of the past and the promise of the future.
Yeah, you have to remember, like, the timeline of Andromeda, right? Like, these guys, everyone left the Milky Way between, like, timeline-wise, between the second and third Mass Effect, right? The Mass Effect 2 and Mass Effect 3. There's a range between those two games where these guys left the Milky Way. Or at least left for Andromeda. So they left Earth, or left, Tuchanka, left, Ilium, whatever. They left all the different planets. And so they don't know the events of the third game. And I guess depending on what you did in the third game, if you played the third game, it might change their outlook a little bit. But they don't know any of that stuff, so.
Looks like Knight's personal console. Sam, can you get into it?
Yes, but my access will trigger the AI detector. You'll only have one chance.
Okay. Let's wait until we know what we're looking for.
We might as well look at data pads then. Knight, thank you for the ELIZA data. ELIZA. Okay. It's so obvious when you run a comparison. The Geth, the SAMs, all our data shows that working AI produce a detectable electromagnetic pattern. It's similar to brain activity in organic life. Different cases, but a distinct signature. I even tested it against a basic VI. They're not even close. So, blathering aside, the answer is yes. All we need is sensors that pick up the EM pattern of an AI operating nearby or interfacing with the Pathfinder implant. And we've got a detector. Child's play. How's your virus coming along? ELIZA. Okay, so that must be the tech/code name, whatever, for the detector that they're working on. Datapad, intelligence and introspection. Dr. K. Knight. I assume there's a T at the end of this later. At the sensory gallery in Cathoy Ward, I could step into a booth and artificially experience rain as a Turian feels it. Elsewhere, I could smell like an Elcor, or hear like a Drell. But there is no booth where I could think like an artificial intelligence. Try it. Imagine being 2 or 3 times as intelligent as you are now. You're likely already approaching the level considered genius for your species. Now keep going. 10 times, 20 times. The mind reels, doesn't it? And you still aren't as intelligent as an AI. Now consider how differently such a mind might perceive and interpret the world compared to how you understand it. Think how different a sonnet might seem, or a sunset. Then ask yourself, what would such a mind make of our morality, the value of organic life? My lab partners evolved 1,000 light years away, but make no mistake, it is the life of our servers which is truly alien. These guys are like really against. They have a point. I get their point, but I feel like they're... So do I know what I'm looking for yet? Should I scan things? I feel like I shouldn't scan, right? They'll detect it. That's what he said. There's a suitcase here. Maybe if I'm really quick. Can I be really quick with it? Like,
my scanner tripped the AI detector.
I can mask this as an error, but future pings might draw attention.
Maybe there's another way to find out what Knight's planning, if she gives us enough time.
Okay, I scanned
It's a
that.
schematic for a blue box?
A quantum computer. They serve several purposes, including creating AI.
Okay, so I scanned that. I want to get on the console, but... So if I'm quick with it, they don't see it? Is that how that works? If I scan something up here. There we
The
go.
AI detector picked up the scan. That'll be hard to explain away.
Oh.
A military-grade EMP device, normally used to damage electrical equipment.
Okay, so I got that. I don't know if I can do this again. I probably can't. I think they'll probably detect it. Is there anything else I can read on a datapad? What's in here? Oh, it's Elaine. The brother. Ooh, can I? Oh, man, it's so risky. So risky. Oh, I don't want to scan. I don't want to scan.
You must be Ryder. Alain. My mother's in charge around here. But you're a celebrity. Sorry I can't show you around. I'm stuck sitting here for a few more hours.
Are you okay?
Is something wrong?
I'm fine. Just good old Project Overlord. Still kicking me when I'm down. When Mom has... Nope. Can't talk about that. Do you need anything?
When Mom has what? She's up to something, she's going to do something, and then you're able to talk about it? I want to know about Overlord.
Anything you can tell me about Project Overlord?
Black Ops guys trying to make a VI human hybrid. They hired my mother as a programmer. They told me I was a candidate for the human part. And, hey, not like my body was doing me any favors. But my implants got hacked, and Mum said we're leaving. Lucky me. Overlord went downhill fast.
If it's all right, can I ask you why you need all these machines?
I had a serious infection in my nervous system. I used spinal implants to walk and, you know, bathroom stuff. But while my mother was working on Project Overlord, my implants got hacked. They still work. I just have to sync them a few hours a day.
What is Knight planning?
Your mother seems to have plans.
Mum's always got plans. A big one's coming up.
Nothing else you can tell me?
I would. But you just arrived. I learned the hard way. Trust has to be earned.
Okay.
I've got to go.
You know where I'll be.
Pathfinder, I believe we can fix Alain's implants. I have schematics for an appropriate device. It will require time and resources.
Or I could start scanning, but that's risky.
Yeah, I really don't want to scan. I don't want to get caught. I want to do this right. It says optional, scan the sanctuary for clues, which leads me to believe that I can scan, but, like, I'll just get caught. I'm wondering if there's anything inside that room I might be able to scan. If I scan again, they're probably going to catch it. I'm not going to scan anymore. He's already warned me twice about it. I'm not going to do it. So, what's the objectives now? We can build a curative device for Alain at a research center. Okay, well, we just got to go to the research center then and do it. So, let's go to the new base we have here on Kadara. There should be a research station on the new base. And we can build it and bring it back and cure him. Sulfur Springs. Where would the research station be? Let's try this building here. Looks just as good as any other building.
Ryder.
Oh. Lost my scanning sound effects again. Dang game.
Too alkaline. Way too alkaline.
Nessie Carter. Let's figure out what I'm supposed to scan here first, Sam. What are you telling me to scan? It's one of these stupid things again. All right. Let's go like this.
Good thing we... Wait. Don't come any closer.
Okay.
False alarm. Thought there might be some acid splash.
You're sure it's safe?
Absolutely. Wouldn't say otherwise. Nessie Carter, Science Officer for Outpost Teteon. You must be the Pathfinder.
Teteon. Interesting. Mining Company 07. That's interesting. I don't remember anything about this, but all right.
Were you also a part of Mining Company 7?
Yes. Well, no, I wasn't a miner, but I worked with Christmas and the others. They're my family.
You came to Helios to be with them?
I know it's silly, since I'll outlive them. Statistically speaking, anyway. But I just couldn't let them go on such an adventure without me.
I don't remember anything about Mining Company 07. Why am I not remembering that? Your work.
What are you working on?
A hyperpotent phosphate fertilizer using Kadara's natural abundance of sulfuric acid.
Hyper-potent. That's good, right?
Absolutely. My work will be essential in providing nutrients for gardens across Helios. When we have gardens, which we will because of you.
Till next time.
See you around, Carter.
Yep, bye, Pathfinder.
Okay. Still no... Well, if she's the researcher, then there should be a research station here, right? That I can use? Somewhere? Anywhere? Where is the research center?
You hear about the...
There it is. Okay, so development. And we want to develop this cybernetic device. Yep. That's going to repair the damage to the software. Accompanying software will compensate for the damage to Elaine Nye's spinal implants, enabling them to function correctly. Interesting that this is Nye. I thought her name was Knight. Maybe that's just a nickname. I think it was actually spelled K-N-I-G-H-T, so maybe that was just a nickname. But okay. So anyway, there's no T there. It's actually Knight. We need to go back to that waypoint here. We'll gotta go back to here, and then get to the place again.
So, the old Pathfinder, did he have any deep, dark secrets?
Everyone has a few.
Forget that stick up your ass for once. He's gone. No harm sharing the juicy stuff.
Go kiss a gun barrel.
Ha! You see, Ryder? That's loyalty.
Alright, we're getting back to the base. I probably cut in a little conversation there because I wanted you guys to hear it. I thought it was kind of funny. So, anyway, here we go. Back here. And now we're just going to get back into this, and hopefully we cure him, and maybe that'll make him trust us enough to tell us what he's up to. Tell us what she's up to. Because trust is earned, right? That's what he said. So, here we go. Hey, you. Got something for you.
Ella, I put a little something together. This should help fix your implants.
Are you serious? Yeah. Yeah, I can feel my nerves waking up. When Mercury goes down, Mum will lose her mind over this. Thank you.
Mercury.
No problem, Ella.
Mercury.
I've got to go.
Thank you again.
Mercury.
Mercury.
Sounds like a code name for whatever Knight's doing.
This will enable me to find any relevant data quickly.
Let's search Knight's console and see what she's up to.
Let's do that, yeah. Alright, let's hack this console.
Security protocols breached.
Bring up anything tagged Mercury.
Files found. Mercury. A strike to prevent any future AI by destroying all quantum computers on the Nexus.
Damn it. You could use those computers to create AI, but right now they run half the station. A lot of people could die. We need to stop Knight. Now.
Pathfinder, the AI detector has been triggered. Hostiles approaching.
Yep.
We were trying to help you!
Yeah.
Now you see me?
I really wanted this to be peaceful, but I guess that is what it is. I can probably scan anything I want now, right?
Blueprints for the computer network on the Nexus. So we don't know what she's planning, but we know where.
We do know what she's planning, because we just... Oh, Ryder. So I could have scanned that, and I probably would have seen some more information. Is there anything else in here I could have scanned? Doesn't look like it. What about in this back room? Does Elaine still hate us? Oh, the door is locked. He locked the door. Okay, well, I can't hack anything in there, or at least scan anything. Locate Knight's EMP devices. Locate EMP devices in the commons area and also in operations. All right, so I need to go back to the Nexus. Well, that sounds like a pretty urgent thing, doesn't it? However, because this is Mass Effect, and I'm sure that there's no actual time limit, we have one more mission on Kadara that I kind of want to do, and that is Tempest. Better snacks. I need to get the snacks from Kadara Port. So we're gonna go back to Kadara Port, get the snacks, and then go help the Nexus. So actually, I could probably just go. I was gonna just extract, but because I'm going to get the snacks, we'll go here like this. Okay, we're gonna grab the snacks, which are, I guess, down here. Vetra says she's got something better than what.
Really up security. She's paranoid after that shit with the charlatan. You mean Reyes Vidal? Whatever.
Okay, Vetra says she's got some better snacks like popcorn.
Nice gear. Could find something better. Check the console.
Is this stolen?
Where'd you find your stock?
That information's out of your price range, friend.
Okay, we can sell all our salvage for just 70. I guess that's good. We have recon scopes. Might not be half bad to buy one of these. More accuracy with assault rifle. I have like those homing things though. Like I'm not really using it. Since I can't equip my squad, it doesn't really matter. It might be good to have a different pistol, but I rarely ever use that even. Snacks. A large bag of popcorn and a container of Graxin, popular snacks from the Milky Way. Yep, that's what I want. Okay, we've got the popcorn. Return the snacks to Vetra on the Tempest. We are going to the Tempest now because we need to rush to the Nexus and find all these EMP things that are going to take out the quantum computers and like half the station's computers. So it's kind of a big deal. So let's get down here. There's Vetra.
Sorry, can't yet. Be careful, Ryder. You helped Sloan keep her grip on Kadara, but that doesn't mean she owes you anything.
Aw, you're worried.
I'm okay, Mom. Promise. Thanks for looking out for me, though.
I don't do it for just anyone. Only friends.
Aw. Thanks, Vetra. Alright, now we're really going back to the Tempest now.
Ryder, this is Kandros. Sam warned us about Knight's attack. Unfortunately, one device triggered already. We lost a chunk of hydroponics.
Sorry, Kandros. I had to help someone out. Where's Knight?
We're tracking her down, but those devices are still live. I need you to take care of them, quietly. We can't afford panic.
Interesting. I wonder if me going and getting snacks first is the reason why one went off. Does that actually affect it? Wow. Hey, I guess maybe this game does have some consequences like that. I didn't actually complete the quest, though, so I don't know why it would trigger, because I didn't actually complete it. I did, however, make progress on one, so maybe that's how it triggered. Interesting. Okay, let's locate these EMP devices. There's one there. There's one over here. Maybe it doesn't have an effect. I don't know. The objectives are still the same. There's still the same. There's still the same number to find. Right, here's one. Can't back up for some reason. There we go. Engarn components for greater destructive capability. Deactivate.
Son of a bitch, you played me.
Knight?
Yes, me. I let you near my son. You're not stopping this.
I let you near my son. What? I helped your son. The AI helped your son.
Nexus exiles find a home as former security are implicated in the mutiny. An investigation revealed Nexus security head Sloan Kelly played a role in the uprising that killed dozens. Initiative authorities tracked the exiles, including Kelly, to Kadara, a desert planet in the Gavorkum system. Initiative Director Jaren Tan did not mince words when news of the exile port was made public.
Kadara is dangerous. The exiles are dangerous. Stay away from Kadara. I cannot stress this enough.
This is HNS.
I was just looking around stupidly because I wanted to hear Tan telling everyone to stay away from Kadara.
Ryder, please. The Nexus doesn't need those computers. But we won't be safe from another Overlord until they're gone.
You don't know that.
Yes, I do. I sacrificed everything to stop it.
There.
Reminds everyone, all power grid adjustments must be approved beforehand.
And got her.
Ryder, we cornered Knight, but she's carrying the last of those devices. I have a sniper ready, but she wants to speak to you. We could end this peacefully.
Superintendent Cash reminds everyone.
Yep. I think we should end this peacefully if possible, right? Sergeant Nell says the suspect is in custody. Alright, let's go down here. I know there's other little blips, but I'm gonna stay on task here. I'm not sure if my delay is on things is actually affecting how things work here. Like, I don't know why she's upset. I get it. Her plans have been foiled, and she's been so emotionally into this for, like, probably years. But my AI just helped her son. Unless she doesn't know that. You know, she probably doesn't know that. We should tell her that, if possible. She's cornered. Yeah, she's totally cornered. Wow, you're completely surrounded.
Kandros reports the sniper is ready.
Understood, Sam.
Sam, such a human name. But you murdered my colleagues. God only knows what happened to my son. Nothing in you is human now.
I'm as human as you.
I dream. I bleed. I feel. Like you. I just have a little extra.
Until Sam decides otherwise. I'm sorry. It won't let you see. But you're the beginning of the end.
Damn it! Why can't we end this peacefully?
I'm sorry.
Why? Just tell her the AI helped her. Like, why not? Ugh. Like, just tell her. Ugh. That's annoying. It's really annoying. I wonder if it would have been different if we hadn't gotten into a fight with people. Right? Like, I had to go to the console to learn what she was doing, but it triggered them. Right? So I wonder how I could have resolved that peacefully. There's got to be an outcome where we can do that peacefully. That sucks. That sucks, man. I don't know. I'm just like wandering around right now trying to figure out where I misstepped. You know, where did I do it wrong? I don't know. Okay, so there was a blip in operations. You can go there and see.
Pathfinder, Ryder.
Oh, that was actually quite organic. I was going to walk in. Nice.
What's going on? Why are you whispering?
I'm planning a surprise for Superintendent Kesh. She's always complaining that our stock of spirits is tame. I hear Kadara Port is famous for bizarre homebrews, supposedly pack a powerful punch.
Umi.
Hoping you can pick some up and keep it quiet.
She can hear you. Alright, fine.
I'll see if I can find some.
Excellent. Oh shit.
Shh.
Okay, fair enough. Drac, what's
I'm
up?
worried about this place if the Ket find you.
Then we defend the station. It's all we can do here. You just keep the Pathfinder safe and the Ket busy. And be careful out there. I only have one of you.
Aw.
The extra resources from the colonies are really easing our workload.
Glad to hear it, Kesh.
Superintendent Magmore, I have some reports here that...
Oh, sorry, comm's breaking down. Probably wiring. Try again later?
We need that console up and running, Cash.
Understood. I'll send an engineer to your office as soon as possible. In the meantime, I sent you some jury rig instructions. Try that, let me know how it works.
So many things going on for her.
Good job on the outpost. Maybe Addison will lighten up.
What do you mean?
She's been pretty upset about not having an initiative outpost established yet. Understandable, if you ask me. I'm just glad she's got work to focus on now.
Nothing more for now.
Good luck out there.
We've got several outposts, actually.
You sure look thoughtful.
Just thinking about the first time Cash got her hands on a toolkit.
Master engineer from the day she was born?
Quads know. She worked hard at it. Let's see, the first time, yeah, it was our power generator. She took it apart with the blunt side.
Wouldn't that cause shorts or something?
She liked the fireworks. You can imagine what it was like when she figured out that cracking open bigger things made even bigger sparks.
Oh, family histories. There's another blip on the map over here. In Tan's office.
It's just not fair.
It's just not fair, he says. Sellers.
Excuse me, Pathfinder. I don't know where else to turn. My best friend's been missing since the revolts.
Tell me.
He was involved with a woman who was exiled. She obsessed over him, and I'm sure she kidnapped him. The powers that be don't buy it and don't care. They say most likely he went willingly.
Love can make us do strange things.
He didn't love her. She was just a fling. The Initiative has branded him a traitor. I don't want that to be his legacy. I want to clear his name, Sanjeev Clement. The woman was Delaney Roos. She must have taken him to Kadara.
Pathfinder, those names match a log we found.
Yeah.
Clement tried to escape, and Roos killed him.
We've already heard tell of him. I'm sorry. Your friend didn't make it.
I knew it. Poor Sanjeev.
It's small consolation, but I relayed the record to Director Tan. Sanjeev's name will be cleared.
That matters. I'd already made peace with the idea that I'd never see him again. I'm so grateful.
I thought the name sounded familiar. I wasn't sure, so I was like, I wasn't going to say anything, but I was like, pretty sure that I've heard that before. Cora's over here. We'll talk to her before we talk to Tan. Oh, yeah. SR2, man. Secretly acquired blueprints of the SSV Normandy SR2, a stealth frigate based on designs co-developed by the Systems Alliance and the Turian Hierarchy. Yeah, man. Good old days.
Hi, Ryder.
That's all we get out of Cora. Okay. Let's go talk to Tan. See if we can get anything new out of him.
I have nothing to fear from the people of the Milky Way. But do you have anything to offer? Our wisdom, our knowledge.
No.
I see you've crossed paths with Sloane Kelly and the Exiles. A thorn in our side if ever there was one.
Two sides of the story.
I don't think anyone came all the way to Andromeda to live like that. The Nexus was part of this too.
It's about the future, Ryder. What sort of civilization will we form in Helios? One driven to extremes of anarchy, or one dedicated to order and justice? I choose the latter. Sloane Kelly and her mutineers chose otherwise. Did you have some other business?
I'm pretty sure I've already asked these. Is there something new to hear?
As director of the initiative, are you in charge around here or what?
Yeah, I'm already...
If the others would allow me. They don't see me as the rightful successor.
Maybe these are different.
So how does anything get done?
In theory, Kesh handles the Nexus's physical operations, Kandros runs the militia, and Addison manages colonial affairs. I oversee all of it. In practice, we argue, debate, and yell at each other until a decision is made. If we're lucky. It is maddening.
What's their problem with you?
I am not Gian Garson. Our founder was charismatic, eccentric, larger than life. Traits I cannot hope to mimic. She and her inner circle perished in the Scourge, some at the hands of the Exiles, some never made it out of stasis. I was deputy assistant for revenue management. Then all 7 leaders above me died. I was next in line for the role.
Wow. There was 7 people above you for the role, huh?
So, you're an accountant?
Don't let that fool you. We are all capable of more than we know. When I was young, I was fascinated by the idea of exploring space. Life had its detours, and I went a different direction. Then I heard about the initiative, and saw my chance to try the path not taken. While I may not be setting foot on new worlds, my authority can ensure that you do.
Right. Sorry. What more can you tell me about the initiative?
It represents the greatest migration ever attempted. No one had ventured beyond the Milky Way before. We've all left home in search of freedom, fortune, perhaps a new beginning. We are the bravest souls each species has to offer. I hope the Nexus will serve as the seat of government for us all.
I'm pretty sure we've heard all these things before, so...
That's all. Thanks for your time.
I'm here to serve.
Got other things to do for this episode. I want to see what else there is to do on the Nexus before we leave. It makes sense to do as much as possible here before we leave. And Kiri wanted an interview, so I probably should do that. She is usually over here, though. She's not here now, so she must be somewhere else. Well, that's obvious. Map. Let's go to... Okay, I clearly am not in the right area here. Let's actually put this as the active quest in the journal. Additional tasks. Destroy the Ket devices. Earn your badge. Battle the Remnant. Angar and Special Forces have issued a series of challenges. Time to impress. So we could do all these some other time. I thought there would be a quest for the interview. Meet with Sid on the Nexus. We could do that. Hyperion. Meet with Dunn on the habitation deck of the Hyperion. We need to do that while we're here too. So is there no interview with Kiri? Kiri, where's your interview? Search for Scrambler in Spender's room. We need to do that too. Actually, let's do that now. I think we need to go down here to another area. I don't think Kiri's here. I think she's somewhere else. Docking bay. Okay, so here we are. And it looks like his room is over here. So, Spender's room.
Sam, anyone nearby?
Negative, Pathfinder. The vicinity is clear of all personnel.
Good. Let's do this.
Let's get into Spender's room and see what he's up to here.
There is a blank spot in your vicinity, Pathfinder.
What do you mean?
I cannot see part of the room, for lack of a better term.
Interesting.
Interference is preventing scanner function. You will need to rely on more basic means to search these quarters.
Interesting. Okay then. Let's take the fighter model.
Wait. Is that what I think it is?
That model ship was declared missing from inventory 6 months ago. Pathfinder, are you putting the box back?
Stealing is wrong. I'm taking it.
Finders keepers.
I'm taking the model. Datapad. Director Tan, I am writing to request an official review of Nakmor Kesh's suitability as Nexus Superintendent. The Krogan indeed helped suppress the mutiny by those we now dub exiles. However, given the Krogan's conduct during the uprising and their decision to leave the Nexus after their requests for more authority were denied, it is not hard to see Kesh's current position as a conflict of interest. I understand it may be politically beneficial to keep a Krogan on for staff, for optics, if not diplomacy, but for one of them to hold the power of a superintendent, given their brethren's negative opinion of us, is frankly playing with fire. It is my opinion, as an experienced public servant, that Kesh should be placed in a role where she can do less damage, perhaps in charge of archives. Sincerely, William Spender, Assistant Director of Colonial Affairs. Yep. Datapad here. This looks like colony name New Tuchanga. A location is Illidan. Okay. This is where all the Krogan are. Fine. Estimated population is 700 plus. About 1,200 Krogan came to Andromeda. So this is more than half of the Krogans that came. Does this mean that there's only about half of them left? Or does this mean that only half of them actually left the Nexus? Maybe a lot of them are... a lot of them are probably still in stasis or something. Key people. Nakmor Morda, which is their leader. Okay, I need to remember Morda. Jurgel Strux, potential agitator. Nakmor Drak, initiative freelancer, grandfather of Nakmor Kesh. Also an awesome guy. The colony is thriving by Krogan standards. They are storing water and have enough to be self-sufficient. They have time for entertainment. There is a fighting pit, a distillery, even a greenhouse where they appear to be growing plants in an attempt to sustain the colony long term. This is spearheaded by a botanist named Vorn. The Krogan built their colony into the side of a sinkhole. Some construction materials were apparently taken from the Nexus. Other materials are locally sourced. The compound is heavily guarded, and it is difficult to get in unless you are a Krogan. We're going to take Drak with us for sure. What else? We got an audio log here.
Kesh, I'm not sure what we can do here. We've got the system stabilized for now, but we're going to need to reroute power soon. We could lose some stasis pods if we don't.
I wonder if I activate this terminal if I'm going to be allowed to scan. Advice for aspiring community leader. To Sal Taylor from Spender. Sal, I appreciate you taking the time to reach out to me. I'm always happy to give advice to junior colonists interested in a future in politics. My advice is my father's. Just before I shipped off to Andromeda, he said, always help the little guy, but also help anyone with their boot on that little guy's neck. Oh, God. To get to where I am, you have to try to please everyone. This will ensure you'll always be right with someone. I don't buy that. Air filters. Let's see. Spender. This is from Kesh. Del just then told me you denied her request for properly functioning air filters. Do you realize how important it is to keep our staff healthy and working? I can't understand why you'd try to block this. It's getting to the point where I need to talk to Addison about your conduct. I'm sorry, but this is getting ridiculous. Response to the air filters. To Spender from Addison. Bill, come see me. We need to talk. Paper trail. To an undisclosed recipient from Spender. A. For someone so paranoid, it's funny that you title your email Paper Trail and sign it with your own name. Why not just evidence? Of course, I've held onto proof of our agreement. You're an exile, aren't you? I need some leverage for when you finally decide to turn on me. No one's finding anything. I doubt anyone even cares to look. Audio log.
The datapad is password locked. Shall I run a decryption?
Well, of course.
Seems worth the risk. Do it.
Accessing audio logs.
All right. Why would I say no? What?
Play the first one.
10 is starting to get along with Vetra's replacement a little too well. Better do something about it.
That was a short log. Number 2.
Play the second one.
Remind Addison that the Krogan all left. Keep her unhappy.
And number 3?
Play the third one.
Stay away from what's-his-face in charge of the first colony. If he thought I was messing with Addison, he could be serious trouble.
Thanks, Sam.
Not really a whole lot of detail there.
Perhaps you should look under or behind the furnishings, Pathfinder.
So I'm not allowed to... Fine. Supplies.
Rebreather components, power cells, dried food.
Scanning the labels, many of these boxes were reported missing.
What do we have here?
Supplies ready for shipment. Medical supply crate, ration crate, map, toy pistol, survey camera, battery cells, and 2,000 credits. Books?
How to rise through the ranks and the path to quick promotions.
Said I should look under the furniture.
Interference is preventing scanner function. You will need to rely on more basic means to search these quarters.
I mean, I know the terminal. Do I just hit activate now or what? I already looked at this. And I couldn't look at the audio log because Sam recommended I look under furniture, which is kind of hard to do when the game only gives me so much ability to interact with things.
What do we have here?
Tell me, what do we have here? Like, what are you talking about? I'd love to pick things up and look, but I don't have anything highlighting. What am I seeing here?
What do we have here?
Oh, that. Scrambler.
What's this?
I cannot scan what you're holding, Pathfinder. It's somehow blocking me, as a scrambler might.
Sounds like a job for a comms expert.
I think I I just 3P'd the objective because, like, first-personing that would have been really difficult. But, all right, I get it. It's cool. Let's talk to the comms officer. Who is the comms officer? I actually forget who the comms officer is. But luckily, the game's going to tell me who it is. Okay, up here, communications director.
Pathfinder, what can I do for you?
Just play along. Yeah, all right.
I'm about to ask something, and I need you to just smile and look casual. Smiling and looking casual. Check. I found this thing somewhere on station. I need to know what it does exactly. Sure, I could... Wait. This is a scrambler unit. These things are illegal. Where did you get this?
Not telling you yet.
Keeping it quiet for now. You'll find out when the time is right. Or when I hack this scrambler for you, eh? Can you prove who's been using it? Solid proof. You bet. You could hack through every security wall we have of this thing. There's a reason they're illegal? Sorry, smiling, casual. Let me know when you're done. Yes, sir.
Kandros reports the sniper is ready.
Understood, Sam.
Sam, such a human name. But you murdered my colleagues. God only knows what happened to my son. Nothing in you is human now.
I dream. I bleed. I feel. Like you. I just have a little extra.
Until Sam decides otherwise. I'm sorry. It won't let you see. But you're the beginning of the end.